Attention film enthusiasts, it's time to play a game. Viewers, your life is a lie, but now comes the moment of truth. This is Jigsaw. LOL, just kidding folks. This is Lucas, and I'm stoked to talk about the upcoming release of Sawx.
Hello everyone. It's time to play a game.
Prepare yourselves for a blood-soaked nightmare back into the dark and twisted world of Saw with the upcoming 10th installment of the franchise, Sawx. This horror prequel and sequel is set to take us on a nightmarish roller coaster, exploring the chilling transformation of the infamous Jigsaw, John Kramer, portrayed once again by the incomparable Tobin Bell. The film's timeline is set to weave between the events of the original Saw and Saw 2, giving us a glimpse into the final days of John Kramer's life. Battling a terminal illness, he seeks solace in a quest for a cure and sets off on a perilous journey to Mexico for an experimental medical procedure, promising him to remove his tumor in his brain. However, what he encounters there shatters his hope as he uncovers a shocking web of deceit, fraudulent promises offering false hope to his treatment and others.
You're in very good hands with us.
Upon returning from Mexico after his apparent surgery, which he paid for, John realizes through a CT scan that he had been lied to, and his tumor is still in his brain.
According to these scans, the tumor was never removed.
Wondering how much time he has left, John is enraged by this gross manipulation and becomes consumed by a chilling vendetta against those surgeons responsible.
I still have a lot of work that needs to be done.
But what is the backstory of the villain Jigsaw from the Saw horror film series? Before becoming Jigsaw, John Kramer lived a normal life and was a successful civil engineer, working to create affordable housing for needy families through the Urban Renewal Group. He lived a charitable and upright life before experiencing a series of tragic events that led to his transformation into the Jigsaw. He was married to Jill Tuck and was a devoted husband, and together they ran a recovery clinic to help drug addicts with the motto, "Cherish your life."
Cherish your life is the concept that this whole clinic was built on. Cherish your life. Your life. Your life.
That's his motto.
However, tragedy struck when Jill was attacked, leading to the loss of their unborn child, Gideon. The emotional blow of his wife's heartbreaking miscarriage adds further depth to his psychological turmoil. This loss pushed John into severe depression.
You can't help them. They have to help themselves.
And he was later diagnosed with terminal colon cancer and a brain tumor. Facing the cruel reality of insurance companies, he decided to end his life by driving off a cliff, but he survived the crash. During his recovery, he becomes increasingly fascinated by observing the actions of others, particularly those who engage in immoral behavior. This near-death experience and other variables inspired him to become Jigsaw, creating deadly games to reform people he deemed morally lacking or degenerate, pushing them to appreciate the value of life. He also targeted those he considered ungrateful or morally flawed, using deadly and torturous games to make them understand the value of life and the consequences of their choices. John's negative encounters with the healthcare system stemmed from feeling let down by medical professionals who failed to diagnose his cancer early on, leading him to believe they were negligent in his care.
What I have planned for each of you is very real.
These experiences fueled Jigsaw's intense desire to challenge people's appreciation of life and confront their moral shortcomings. As Jigsaw, John Kramer's legacy of horror and moral dilemmas continues to cast a long, haunting shadow over the world. Throughout the Saw franchise, John Kramer's character undergoes further development, and his motivations are progressively unveiled, a figure that would haunt nightmares. Within the Saw franchise, the genesis of John Kramer's evolution into Jigsaw and his twisted desire to subject others to deadly games can be traced back to a series of life-altering events and personal tragedies. These revelations make him a complex and captivating antagonist in the horror film genre, adding depth and intrigue to the dark narrative of the series. In a shocking twist, Sawx is set to shake things up by making Tobin Bell's iconic character, John Kramer, the protagonist this time around. That's right, for the first time ever, the tables are turning. Will we finally get to understand the mind of Jigsaw in a whole new light? Will we root for the man behind the madness? Or will his sinister charm send shivers down our spines once again? One thing's for sure, Sawx is set to deliver a roller coaster of emotions and shocks that will leave us counting down the days until release.
This is not retribution. It's a reawakening.
And of course, fans are captivated by Jigsaw's mechanical voice due to its eerie cadence, cold and emotionless tone, and unsettling charisma. Through a bone-chilling mechanical voice modulator, he communicates with his hapless victims, adding an eerie dimension to their terrifying encounters. It sends shivers through our bodies, leaving a spooky impression long after the movie ends. Some are drawn to its unsettling familiarity, while others see it as a harbinger of dark secrets. Now let's dive deeper into Jigsaw's victims. Embracing his chilling new identity, he abducts individuals, thrusting them into lethal games that serve as grim tests of their character and determination. Each macabre setup leaves cryptic clues, serving as an invitation for law enforcement and the public to grapple with the twisted mind behind these heinous acts. In the Saw franchise, Jigsaw meticulously selects his victims based on specific criteria related to their actions, behavior, and moral choices. His ultimate objective is to make them confront their flaws, appreciate life, and acknowledge the consequences of their deeds. The victims share common traits, including engaging in criminal behavior, lacking appreciation for life, avoiding responsibility, being corrupt or unethical. With an unyielding purpose, Jigsaw orchestrates life-or-death predicaments for his captives, challenging them to endure torturous tests, where sacrificing something dear or confronting agonizing choices becomes their only hope of survival.
Yeah. Okay, all right, John Kramer, it was me, I f***ed up. I messed up your x-rays.
Exciting news! Shawnee Smith is making a comeback as Amanda Young, Jigsaw's apprentice, in the upcoming film. Amanda's character brings intrigue and emotional depth to the story, having previously escaped the dangerous reverse bear trap in the 2004 Saw movie. In this harrowing trap, a metal contraption is secured around her head, with sharp arms designed to rip her mouth open. To survive, Amanda must retrieve a hidden key from her deceased cellmate's stomach before the deadly timer runs out. It's a nail-biting moment that adds to the intense suspense of the film. Joining Tobin Bell and Shawnee Smith are a talented ensemble cast, including Michael Beach, Sinov Makoti Lund, Stephen Brand, and Renata Vaca. Each actor brings their A-game to the film, promising performances that will keep us at the edge of our seats.
Please, don't hesitate.
The creative forces behind Sawx are helmed by director Kevin Greutert, who previously showcased his prowess with Saw 6. Penning the screenplay are Josh Stolberg and Peter Goldfinger, the same masterminds behind Jigsaw and Spiral from the Book of Saw. Their experience in crafting sinister games and challenges within the Saw universe ensures a tale that remains true to the franchise's disturbingly unique identity. In a world where horror franchises often stumble in their later chapters, Sawx emerges with a mission to leave an indelible mark and bring a fitting conclusion to the iconic series, resonating with horror enthusiasts for years to come. The creators have attentively heeded the feedback from the previous installment, Spiral, from the Book of Saw, which unfortunately faltered and faced scathing critiques. Now, their dedication lies in crafting an experience that pays homage to the franchise's esteemed heritage. A mere 2 years have passed since Spiral from the Book of Saw introduced a fresh perspective to the series, courtesy of Chris Rock's involvement. However, rest assured, Sawx vows to transport us back to the series' roots, reigniting the spine-chilling magic that initially captivated audiences in the original Saw films. Hey, Saw fans, so you have made it this far? The rules of our game have been made very clear. You must like, subscribe, and comment to continue. The choice is yours. You think this video is over, but the games have just begun. Now back to our mind-bending video. As the Saw saga unfolds, the intricate layers of Jigsaw's past and motivations are gradually unveiled, painting a complex and interconnected portrait that captivates the audience, drawing them deeper into the dark tapestry of the films. However, it is crucial to remember that Jigsaw's actions are morally indefensible, and he is depicted as a deeply disturbed and dangerous individual throughout the franchise. The Saw movies have carved a significant niche for themselves, earning widespread acclaim for their visceral and intense scenes, thought-provoking psychological themes, and unforeseen twists that leave viewers on the edge. While the plot details take place during John Kramer's final months, one thing is clear: Tobin Bell's reprisal of the iconic Jigsaw character will be the film's heart and soul. Despite Jigsaw's apparent demise in Saw 3, his eerie presence has remained throughout the series, appearing through flashbacks and intricate storytelling. It has been said Lionsgate and Twisted Productions, the studio behind the Saw series, is fully committed to delivering a film that caters to the dedicated fan base while introducing new traps and a crazy mystery to unravel. So brace yourselves for Sawx: The Final Game, a prequel that takes us on a gripping journey into the twisted mind of Jigsaw. Sawx is poised to provide a fitting conclusion to a franchise that has redefined the horror genre. Thanks for checking out our chilling world of Saw. If you're brave enough to dive into this twisted movie franchise, make sure to drop a like on this video.
Live or die. Make your choice.
We've got an exciting giveaway for you. Head over to our pinned message to learn how you can win a pair of free Saw movie tickets. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity. Happy commenting and good luck. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay informed on all the Saw updates. Until the next nerve-wracking installment, keep exploring the Flick universe with us.
Out of all the men to cheat, you picked John Kramer?